What is up, YouTube? You're here with me, Luis Bernardo Rocha, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Canon RF 24-105 f4 lens. Now, as I'm sure you're all aware, the 24-105 f4 was a classic EF lens that came bundled with just about any sort of full-frame DSLR you can imagine. And now that tradition is coming over to the R series and the RF line of lenses. Now, you know, I've never actually owned a 24-105. You see, I always thought it was kind of a boring focal length. I wasn't really interested in the f4, but as I was preparing to go on an overseas vacation, I thought, what better time than now to get this versatile lens and just kind of see what it can do. Now, this lens is a decent size. I'd call this a medium to large lens. Obviously, gets even larger once you zoom over to 105, put that away, and it sits very nicely on the Canon EOS R. It's very well balanced and it feels great in the hand. Might be a little large on the RF, but I don't own one, so I'm not sure. And this lens offers a constant f4 aperture and it includes image stabilization, which makes this a really good bargain coming in at $1,099. That's the weird thing about photographers is we consider $1,099 a bargain. Like, that is pretty skewed. I don't think the rest of the general population thinks that way. Now, literally every single native RF L series lens has been universally praised for the image quality that they provide, and I'm happy to tell you guys the 24-105 is no different. And I'd love to show you guys that with a few image samples right now. So this first photo I'm going to show you guys is literally the very first one that I shot with the 24-105, and instantly I knew I was in for a freaking treat. Now, this good boy right here is Alfie, and this is Abby's childhood dog back in England, actually. And just look at the sharpness on this photo, you guys. And what's insane about this photo as well is that it's shot at 1/25th of a second at 85 millimeters, and there's no camera shake anywhere to be found. This lens did not miss a beat. And you know, surprisingly, we're even getting some decent bokeh at f4 of all things. Honestly, I could base my review on this lens based on this image alone. Like, it's just incredible what I was able to get out of this lens instantly. So then we grabbed Alfie, took him on a little walk, and I shot this image at f4. And I mean, come on guys, how the hell am I getting images this sharp out of something that's considered quote unquote a kit lens? I mean, look at Abby's feet, look at Alfie's feet. You can see they're on pretty separate planes, but they are both tack sharp at f4. I can't even tell who I actually put the focus point on for this photo because they are both just that sharp. Continuing down our little walk, and you have this wide image at 24 millimeters at f8, and the corner sharpness is looking great to me when compared to the center. So then we continued our vacation with a week-long trip over to Austria, Seefeld to be specific, where I loved having the versatility of this zoom lens. This image right here was shot at 24 millimeters, and pay attention to that mountain on the left. Boom! This image was shot at 99 millimeters. And as someone who doesn't typically have a lot of zoom lenses, let alone one that goes from 24-105, it was really fun and really just liberating having the option of going from 24-105 whenever I wanted. No switching lenses, you prime shooters know how that goes. No, this was just convenience with amazing image quality as well. As far as optical imperfections go, with this lens, they were quite minimal, even in Austria, surrounded by such a high contrast landscape with the snow and the sky and the trees. I noticed virtually no purple fringing. At 24 millimeters, you do experience some vignetting on the edges, as you can see here, but you just snap on a little Lightroom profile and boom, that is gone, all corrected, taken care in a snap. So what's the catch here? What's the catch with this lens? Because the image quality is pretty insane. And you have sharpness, you have versatility, and you have weight, price, etc. And normally all of those can't coexist together. There's always a trade-off when you're buying a lens, right? And in this case, really the only thing that I would love to have on this lens that would make this a perfect all-time great lens would be f2.8. But here's the thing, to me, this lens really just kind of represents an all-purpose travel lens, a lighter lens that you're willing to carry around anywhere you go while you're around town or on vacation. And if they added f2.8 to this thing, it would probably make it that much bigger, that much heavier, and it would defeat the purpose of why I find this lens so awesome. Canon does make an RF 24-70 f2.8, so if you really want the 2.8, I'm sure that lens is just as fantastic, if not better. But if you're looking for a travel lens like I was, f4 is really solid. Now, I never thought that I would be in love with a kit lens, but here we find ourselves. I think the 24-105 is the perfect entry point to the RF series of lenses. If you're coming into the R series with a bunch of adapted EF lenses, that's fantastic. Hold on to those. I'm sure you still love them. But if you want to get your feet wet with this system, the 24-105 is a great place to start. And if you're looking at buying an RP, an R, etc., I highly, and I cannot say this enough, highly recommend that you upgrade to the kit box that comes with the body as well as the lens. Otherwise, the good news is that these guys are floating on eBay for $700 to $800 brand spanking new, because a lot of people just buy the kit to offload the lens that comes with it and save a little bit more money in the process, which really is a win for you because you can get this lens for cheap online or locally on Craigslist. So yes, the 24-105 is the holy grail of versatile walk-around travel lenses. It has a little bit of bokeh, it has the image stabilization, it has the sharpness, it has everything it needs in order to make it one of your favorite lenses in your bag. If you don't believe me, rent one, try it out, because I'm telling you, this thing is fantastic and a lot of fun to shoot with. I haven't had that much fun shooting with a zoom lens for a while, but the 24-105 blew me away, so I highly recommend it. With all of that being said, ladies and gents, I'm Luis Bernardo Rocha. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you want to get updates every time I upload a new review. Like this video if you did like it, and leave a comment. Tell me, do you have the 24-105 RF? Have you liked it? Did you sell it? Did it meet your expectations? Did it blow you away like I did? Engage with this video and praise the engagement gods with me. Until next time, I will see you next time. Of course I will. You guys take care, and I will see you in the next video.